Hey guys, what's up? Eric Matthews back with you again. Okay, hey look, the 9-day video challenge. I know I've been kind of in and out on this, but I saw it today, and Layla gotcha on that. You're gonna lay the smackdown on the not getting on the video thing here. So on the come up, coming up, and especially in the Power Network and Team Take Massive Action, I'm going to tell you this right now. I started off slow, but I went all in 2 days, and I went to Chicago, and I plan on being in Denver because those events are so powerful, and getting to meet everybody and seeing the realness of everybody in this company is the coolest thing on earth. It is the coolest thing on earth. It is awesome. I love it. I really wish when I talk to a lead sometimes, and I'm really working on that, on talking to leads and really trying to get that across to them that this is a real thing going on here. You know what I mean? This is a real thing. It's like a family, and we stick together and we help each other out. And you're not gonna come in and like if you need help with something, like you're gonna have to pay some extravagant amount of money, just to get to the next level of something. No, it's pretty laid out, clear cut. You know what it's going to take to get all in, and then after that, it's about you building your business and sharing that with other people, and that is exactly, what I want to convey to people, because there's so many people, and unfortunately, there's so many people out there that just want to take people's money, and then, you don't get training, you don't get calls from your sponsor, your coach, like my sponsor, Eddie, my coach, Eddie. He's awesome, man. We talk all the time, and he gets me good leads, and, he's willing to help me with anything there is to help me with, and he's seen my videos, and he knows that videos are a good niche, and, when I did the viral video thing with Chris Record, the webinar, I realized that, even though, I think I did one video, I got 67,000 hits in one night, overnight, which was just, unbelievable. But even though it did that, he made a very clear thing to me that I really didn't realize, was that, when we're making YouTube videos and we're putting videos out there online, this is the thing, guys, is that it's not tomorrow, all of a sudden these people are going to see your videos and are all going to come running to you and flock to you in Power Network. But 6 months, a year down the road, different story, because it's been out there and more people will start seeing it. That's the long-term thing. And I love what Chris said, when he said, why don't you just retire, dude? And he said, he had his plan, I plan on retiring. I think it was 50 or 55, he said, and that's my plan. And I thought that was awesome, because I definitely, I think I benefit from Chris and everything that he has done for us, and everybody else in the company, and the sharing and the giving back that is done. When I send some emails to some of the leads that I have, I try to get a little clip from inside of Empower or Team Take Massive Action and put that in the email, just to show people, look what you get inside of this. I mean, seriously, this is no joke. This is what you get. This is just itsy bitsy piece, and I'm going to give it to you for free just because I want you to see what's going to happen when you become part of Empower Network, when you become part of Team Take Massive Action, because that is exactly what it's all about, taking action. We all know if you take no action, nothing will be done. What's the definition of saying? Do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, and that's the definition of insanity, and that's what happens. So with that said, I definitely think that, I'm starting to really find where I can really succeed in this business with videos. I know, because I'm so comfortable in front of the camera. I'm so easy to talk to. Talking to leads, though, at first, I took things personal. I really did. One guy spent an hour on the phone with me, and I remember sitting there with Arthur Tubman, and he knew exactly the guy that I was talking to on the phone, because that guy he spent an hour talking about how Dave and Dave are horrible and are stealing everybody's money. Meanwhile, by the time his argument was over, his argument pretty much was was like a resume for how great Dave and Dave are, and what they do. None of it backed up what he said, how they're taking everybody's money. It pretty much said, these guys are doing everything, that nobody else is doing for you guys, letting anybody in the world that can get in, to this company and teaching you everything you can possibly be taught, and, and it was funny when Arthur said, the guy's not even a blogger. He's a sports writer. So, whatever, that's just how it is. And unfortunately, there's people out there like that. And unfortunately, there's other companies out there that just don't care about the people in their company. And I'll tell you what, when I went to Chicago, Eddie made it very clear to me how important it was for me to go to Chicago, and I begged my wife. She wasn't behind me at all in the beginning. She thought it was like this whole thing was like a scam. And when I came back from Chicago, I told her everything about it. She was just, then do it and go all the way. Because I've done a lot of things where I've gone like to a certain point, or I've done a business online, and I didn't for instance, go to the event. I did everything else but go to the event. Or I didn't do one little thing. And if you leave one little thing out, well, guess what? I don't think you're going to get to where you want to get to. And people always say, what's the secret? The secret is don't leave anything out, okay? If Dave says do the 8 core commitments, do the 8 core commitments. Not the 7 of the 8 core commitments. Do all 8, okay? And that's what it's all about if you want to come up. And you have to really commit. And I mean, why do you think he calls it the core commitments? These are the commitments at the core of the business, and start there. And the other thing is I wanted to branch out and be with with all the best, have multiple income, streams. And so it was GVO and Pure Leverage and all this other stuff, which I still, pay the monthly fee for and a part of, but I do all my blogging. Everything's all about Power Network to me because I have been there and seen it and saw it. And I'll tell you what, some of the people I met there, I had the last time we was there when we had dinner at Gibson Steakhouse was the greatest night. Just sitting with a bunch of guys, that were on Team Take Massive Action, and just, you think we'd all have known each other for 10 years, and some of us had just met, some of us have been, known each other through other people at the table, but, leaving there, we all still keep in touch. And that is awesome. That is so awesome. And, especially when you go, it could be overwhelming. I'm not the type of person who gets overwhelmed by being around a lot of people. I have a history in my life of being thrown into places that I didn't want to be and that not everybody got along at. So I understand, the overwhelmingness and intimidation that can happen from that. But I will say this. When I went to the Empower convention in Chicago, I felt like I was right at home. People just would, hey, how you doing? Would come up to you. If you were wearing your lanyard and, you weren't talking to anybody and you were just standing there, somebody would come up and just say hi to you and strike a conversation, because that's how Empower Network is, and that's what it's all about. And unfortunately, we live in a world where there's just so many people that aren't like that are just trying to, get for themselves, and we need to really change that. They don't look cool. Tylee, turn that down, please. Well, neighbor, Tylee. And that's just that's the thing. That's what coming up in this business. That's what I've learned. It is more than a business. It's a family. There's a reason. I'm gonna end it like this because I don't want to go too long, because I could talk for hours because I do these all the time. But there's a reason why I got into Power Network. I watched Dave Sharp's video, and his history in his life, you could put us and wouldn't know the difference. And when I talked to him in Chicago, and I told him why I got into Power Network. I was find out that it we were even closer than we thought. So that is the reason why I said, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to do. And the other thing is I'm not going to quit until I keel over and die. This is the business that I've committed myself to. I'm in school full time too for Christian studies, and that doesn't pay much, and but that's a passion of mine, and I can't be doing anything that I'm not passionate about, and I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about everybody in my Empower Network family and Team Take Massive Action, and I'm passionate with every person that I talk to about this company. And I've even had people tell me that, well, how are you in Christian studies but you do internet marketing? Isn't that kind of like conflict of interest? Like acting like I steal people's money from online, and that's just not the case. Not the case at all. It's all about, I don't know if there's anybody that it's in Empower Network that doesn't learn something new every day. They're, on a site or reading another person's blog in Power Network, or if they're really doing what they're doing. So I'm gonna leave it with that, guys. I love you guys. Layla, Toby, you guys are awesome. I can't wait till Denver. I love the Mile High City. I love Colorado. It's a gorgeous state. It's a gorgeous place. And I just, I know it's gonna happen. I don't expect success overnight. I didn't say to my sponsor, give me a guarantee at the beginning in our first conversation. As he says to me all the time, if you want a guarantee, go down to Walmart, they're hiring greeters. And he always tells people to, I hope you respect me for that, telling you that, because there is no guarantees. But if you do what everybody tells you to do, and sometimes it takes some figuring out what your niche is and what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, you find where you want to be. And even if I wasn't getting paid, I'm passionate about helping other people out. That's what I do. I help other people out. Before I got in Empower Network, the reason why I got in Christian studies and everything else is because it was to help people, that either have been down the road I've been down, or to help them maybe divert from going down the road I was, that I had been down. So with that, I'm gonna stop the video because, like I said, I think 4 minutes ago I was gonna stop the video. So I love you guys. See you guys on Facebook for the next video, and let's keep rocking and rolling, guys. Let's just make this thing badass. Let's make this thing grow. Let's do this thing, and let's all be sitting back. And like I told my wife, when we were just in Disney with my kids, which I'm able to do because I'm in the Power Network. I can go anywhere on any vacation when I want. Said, I want to move to Costa Rica one day, and I want to live there. And I've never surfed a day in my life, but you know what? That's what I want to do. And that's it. So, hey, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Talk to you again. All right.